o'clock, and we will call the January 22nd, 2024 Oak Park Board of Education regular meeting to order. Ms. Greer, please call the roll.
Clark.
Here.
Copeland. Davis.
Here.
Elvin.
Here.
Hoda.
Here.
Addison.
Here.
And Smith.
Here. All right, I know Trustee Corcoran is on her way.
Oh, she is?
So
Oh, okay.
she should be here soon. We'll go to item 2, recitation of district mission and vision. Oh, look at that. Trustee Madison.
The mission is to create an inclusive learning community that provides the best academic and social experience by educating the whole child, one child at a time. And our vision is cultivating visionary leaders and compassionate citizens engaged in the global community.
Thank you. We'll go to item 3, approval of the agenda. The agenda was provided prior to today and again today with one change. Without objection, we pass a motion to approve the agenda by unanimous consent. Is there an objection to doing so? Hearing none, the agenda is hereby approved. We'll go to item 4, consent agenda. We just one item on there only, and that is approval of the minutes January 8th. Is there a motion to, I'll say it this way. Is there any concern relative to what's on the consent agenda? Hearing none, without objection, pass a motion to approve the consent agenda by unanimous consent. Is there an objection to doing so? Okay, the consent agenda is hereby approved. We go to item. Open. Open. Has to remain open. We'll go to item 5, presentations. 5A, students of the month. Looks like we have some students in the room. So, Mr. Abdul-Had.
Thank you, President Alvin. Welcome, everyone. I'd like to turn the time over to Director Brandy North from Lessinger Early Childhood. She does have a few words to say before we start the Student of the Month presentations. You will have a break in between for those that want to go home before the official meeting's over.
They want to stay for the full thing.
So I would like to welcome everyone. Thank you all for coming. We'd like to begin the meeting by acknowledging a very, very special group of individuals. Because it is Board Appreciation Month, we would like to recognize our board members for all of the work, love, dedication, and time you put into our district, as well as working with our superintendent, selecting a phenomenal superintendent that we really, really appreciate having. So tonight we wanted to present you with a token of our appreciation, to say thank you, and just to show our gratitude. So all of my teammates will be walking up a gift to each one of you. So let's do it. Yes, ladies, you have your initials on that bag, okay? We wanted to make sure we got you back. Can we get a round of applause for our board, please? Thank you. Okay. So now I'm going to kick off the presentation with the absolute most best school in the district, Lessinger Early Childhood Center. And my team is even live. So we're going to start with the presentation to our lovely student who speaks to me after about 9 o'clock. It takes a moment because you have to warm up a Lessinger, they have to wake up, okay? So he gets there, speaks to me, always sweet, loving, kind, willing to learn, and his teacher is here. Both! Oh, two of his teachers are here, Ms. Lazar and Ms. Lazar and Ms. Halagowski, come on up. They will present to Walker Hodge his award.
We just want to say how much Walker is just such a valuable student in our classroom, and we're just so excited to see what the future holds for him. So, I'd like to come up.
Come on, Walker, babe. Come on this way.
I got it.
Ready? Come on, Zara.
Over here, say cheese. All right.
He's adorable.
My rebels are cute. Okay. The next award, we call her Beyonce the Third. I'm second, okay? There is the original, but I'm second. But she's the third at Lessinger. She advocates for herself. She advocates for others. She makes wise decisions. She's wise beyond her years. I have so many things to say about this baby. But I'm going to also call a teacher up, Ms. Jada Clark. Where's Ms. Jada Clark? Come on up, Ms. Jada Clark. She's going to present this award to my lovely Dallas Woodard. Come on.
Hello, everybody. Well, Dallas got picked for this award because she's a sweetheart. She will, if somebody's crying, she will come and grab me and our other teacher and tell us something's wrong. She's upset or he's upset. She's an absolute sweetheart. She is just a beacon of sunshine, especially early in the morning, especially today. We love her. And she has a trophy that she has been patiently waiting for the past week. And she will get it tomorrow in class. So Dallas, this is for you.
Yes, Dallas! And shout out to her mom who was on part all day. Hold your award, so hold it. Hold it like that.
Dallas. Just bring it down a little bit. Perfect. All right.
We switched it today.
So, thank you so much for supporting our babies. They are wonderful, and I'm so happy to present those awards. I am going to turn it over to my esteemed colleague. She will tell you about her babies and the address of the school. I'm going to turn it over to Shayna Holden Murphy, the principal of Key Elementary.
Right? Woo. Y'all know I'm extra. Well, good evening to our illustrious Board of Education, our wonderful superintendent and his cabinet, and to all of the beautiful families out this evening to celebrate our young people, even in this cold weather. We celebrate all of you tonight. Let's clap it up for them. So amazing. And their villages that are out in the cold with them. We celebrate you as well for entrusting your babies to us. My name is Shayna Murphy, and I am the proud leader of the schoolhouse at 23400 Jerome Street, aka Key Elementary. And so we're here tonight to celebrate two amazing Key Falcons. Look at my little baby right here in the front, just smiling at me. First up, we're going to have our third grader to be celebrated by her teacher, Mrs. Ford. We're going to call up Mrs. Ford to highlight and to celebrate Brielle Davis this evening. She is a forever Falcon. She's been at Key since kindergarten. And we are so very proud of Brielle. So here's her teacher, Mrs. Ford, to say more.
Good evening, everyone. I'm so proud of Brielle. I call her my little best friend, but she shows gratitude. I call her my little co-teacher. Comes to school every day with a smile. Goes out of her way to not only do well for herself, but make sure her classmates are also on task and supports them. So I wanted to shout her out and acknowledge her for all of her hard work, and I'm so proud of you.
Do you want mom or
Brielle's
anything?
mom is here, but her back is hurting, so
Okay.
I thought we would take another picture at school.
Okay, I got you. Awesome.
All right, we have one more Key Falcon to celebrate this evening. Next up, okay. So both of my girls are amazing. But my little Miss Ravenshaw, I know her teacher is here tonight and is going to speak about her. But little Miss Ravenshaw, she is one of my school announcers. She comes to my office every Thursday, that's her day, to do school-wide announcements. She does it with clarity and with vigor, and she's also just a wonderful Key Falcon. She demonstrates integrity, Key pride, joy, positivity, all of those things, and she's always trying to get better, and that's what I love about Ravenshaw. So I'm going to call up her teacher. I don't mean to steal your thunder, but this is my baby too. All right. But her teacher is Miss Thomas, 4th grade.
Good evening, everyone. She's actually giving my whole speech. Raven is going to take the world on by storm, so I just want to let everyone know to just look out for great things from her. She is just an awesome, awesome learner. She's forever trying her best. She's always looking for a way to improve. And I have seen her, and that's what I was going to talk about, her as a student announcer on Thursdays, and the growth from last year to this year. It's like amazing. It's like amazing. I even called her parents and was like, you got to come up and hear her in the morning. She's just amazing. But she's a friend to everyone in the classroom. She's always on task, and she keeps me on task. So she's currently my teacher assistant right now as we speak. She's just an awesome, awesome kid, and I just can't wait to see what comes next for her. Thank you so much for being who you are, Raven. And I just want to say congratulations.
Raven also still has on her cheer clothes for tonight. She's going to pick out the cheerleader. So we celebrate her here, baby. Grandma, who else is here? Is the village coming? What's happening? You want to go take a picture? Come on, Jordan. Jordan is a 3rd grade Key Falcon.
Just bring it down. Perfect. Mom, can you just, perfect, right there. Right there. All right.
At Key Elementary, we are champions. Let's say it together. We never give up.
We never give up.
We encourage others. And we do our best. Things might seem hard sometimes, but you could do it. You need to know there's greatness inside of you. Quitters never win, and winners never quit.
That's my baby. Raven is the true definition of a Key champion, and I love her and her family and her teachers and all that came out tonight. All right, so next up, we're going to call up our esteemed colleague over from North End Street, over at Einstein, where they shine. So in the absence of their principal, Mrs. Sarah Provenzola West, we have their Dean of Culture, Miss Nicole Bomarito, who's going to come up next.
Chief is a chief.
Go Lions.
Yes, go Lions, right? Okay, hello everybody. I am so honored to be here today. I'm actually really representing Einstein because Miss Provenzola is out sick and both of the teachers were unable to make it. But they gave me some write-ups so that I could share some information with you. So for our reward this month, we were looking at responsibility. And so we use the Capturing Kids' Hearts program, and when we think about responsibility, we think about the willingness to take ownership of our thoughts, words, and actions. So we were looking for students that could manage and organize their time, make conscious and calculated decisions. They had good understanding of their control of what was in their control and what wasn't in their control. They're prepared for school every day, and they complete tasks on time. And so, we had, I don't know, first we have David Reese. Hi, baby. Here, hold that. And then we got a little Student of the Month tag for you. Put this on. Okay, and then I'm going to read what Ms. Shermer, his third grade teacher, wrote about him. Got a lot of papers here. Okay, so David consistently shows responsibility in our classroom. He follows our social contract, he completes all assignments without any reminders, and he always takes care of his personal belongings and his work area. He is a great role model, and I love how he always tries his best to be the best Dave that he can be every single day.
Want to ask anyone else, Mom?
Hi, how are you?
All right, ready? You want to hold your... That's cool. All right. Yeah.
Okay, our next student is Malaya Jones. So you can hold that, baby. I'm gonna put this on you. Okay, so I'm going to read what Mr. Keys, her third grade teacher, wrote about her. Malaya Jones is an exemplary student who truly embodies the qualities deserving of the Student of the Month recognition. Her exceptional sense of responsibility is evident in every aspect of her academic and personal life. Malaya consistently goes above and beyond, demonstrating an unwavering commitment to her studies and a remarkable work ethic that serves as an inspiration to her peers. Her hardworking nature is complemented by a genuine kindness that creates a positive and inclusive atmosphere in the classroom. Malaya is not only a pleasure to be around, but she also extends her warmth to everyone, fostering a sense of community and support. Her dedication to both her academic pursuits and the well-being of those around her makes Malaya Jones a truly deserving candidate for Student of the Month. Okay, so we shot at Einstein, but at Pepper, I forget your little phrase, I was going to try to do it. It's like something about putting a little seasoning in it. I butchered that. Hey, come take care of it, come
Good evening, everyone.
Good evening.
Yes, I am the proud principal of the Dr. James N. Pepper Elementary School. Is in the house. All right, and I have the honor of presenting one of Pepper's finest teachers, Miss Jill Burdick, and she is going to, the Pepper STEM teacher, and she is going to announce our recipients for this month. Miss Burdick.
Hi everyone. I have an amazing group of 5th grade students to share with you today. Ricardo Jackson, Aaliyah Bates, Camden Lauderdale, and Raiden Balcom came up with the idea to send... Oh, go ahead, give them... They came up with the idea to send watermelon seeds to space and see if they germinate differently than watermelon seeds here on Earth. So this team has been selected to represent Oak Park for the Student Spaceflights Experiments program. They're currently working to refine the proposal that they originally submitted. The original proposal was pages long, and they worked as a team to answer scientific questions and make a realistic plan for all parts of this experiment. Aaliyah was our leader for finding the health benefits of eating watermelon. Raiden helped make sure that all of the details in the proposal were complete and that the team had provided all the required information. Camden worked like a detective when the group needed to find information. Ricardo showcased his excellent proofreading skills when the team checked their work at the end of each part of the proposal. These young scientists have spent hours together researching the SSEP, how to write a scientific proposal, learning about seed germination, reading about the benefits of eating watermelon, and how to fit their experiment into a NanoRax mini lab with a 10 milliliter total volume that includes seeds, space to germinate, water, a growth medium, and possibly a fixative. We're still learning about that one.
Wow.
They are currently working on determining the germination rate because these seeds will fly aboard the International Space Station and be returned to them so that they can study the characteristics that they listed, like size, shape, and color of the parts of the plants. This project has given these students the opportunity to participate in a real science competition. They're becoming experts on watermelon and on seed germination. They shared with me that they wanted to learn to use a microscope, so Mr. Mercer helped us get microscopes in our classroom so we can make that happen and that they can keep learning. These young scientists have shown their creativity and perseverance with their work on this project. They named it How Watermelon Germinates in Space versus on Earth, and I cannot wait to see what happens next. You guys come on up. Yeah, come on up.
Okay, come up, guys, as I call your name. Okay, Ricardo Jackson. Aaliyah Bates. Is Camden here? No, Camden couldn't make it. And Raiden Balk. And I just want to add, these students are also members of the Pepper National Elementary Honor Society. There you go.
Here, turn on your so they can see. There you go. All right.
All right. There you go. Space. Next, we will have Mr. Janakis Sanders, who is stepping in the stead of Mr. Doug Island. Mr. Sanders is the assistant principal of the Oak Park Preparatory Academy.
How's everyone doing? It's good to see everyone. Everyone's smiling. I know everyone excited about tomorrow. Good news that we have inclement weather day, but I want to thank our superintendent over there for making that conscious decision for all of us. My name is Mr. Sanders. I'm the proud assistant principal of Oak Park Preparatory Academy. So I will be the one presenting our Student of the Month awards today. So the first person I'm going to start with is Jaden Congress. Okay, Jaden, I'm going to read what your teacher and your cheerleading coach has some outstanding things to say about you, okay? Student of the Month, Jaden Congress, has been selected for January Student of the Month. Not only is she an outstanding student, she is an outstanding competitor cheer team member. All of her teachers and cheer coach state that there has never been a time when they had to ask her more than once to do anything. She is always willing to help others and she's always has a smile on her face while doing so. Jaden is more than deserving of the Student of the Month Award. It is a true pleasure to have Jaden as a OPA Blue Knight. Keep up the good work, Jaden.
Great job, Jaden.
Jaden, you want to ask your mom or dad, parents, grandparents, anyone to join?
No, look over.
All right.
All right. Next award go to Jaden Ramsey.
You still want to read it?
Yeah, I didn't see her earlier, so.
Okay.
Okay. Jaden Ramsey has been selected as January Student of the Month. Jaden is a hardworking, self-motivated, engaged academic scholar. He always exhibits a positive attitude and gets along well with his peers. He always comes to school prepared to learn and always optimistic that he can master new concepts in class. Because of these great qualities, all of his teachers are in agreement that there is no limit to what Jaden can achieve, and he has a tremendous future ahead of him. It is a true pleasure to have him as an open night. Keep up the good work. Next we'll be presenting is Assistant Principal at Oak Park High School, is Ms. Rona Head.
Thank you.
Good evening, everyone.
Good evening.
I bring you greetings from the high school, the mighty, mighty Red Knights, okay? Oak Park High School. So we are recognizing 2 scholars, of course, this month. Our first scholar, Mr. Samuel Walker Jr. Now, I don't see Sam, but I did speak with him earlier. He was unsure due to the weather. So, Samuel, aka Sam, is a junior at Oak Park High School. Sam wants to be a comic book artist and eagerly anticipates enrolling in Oak Park High School's Digital Graphic Arts course during the 2nd semester. His favorite subject is physics. Miss Latasha Williams, his teacher, states that Sam is a very pleasant young man. He works in excellence and puts forth a great effort. He completes all assignments, works well with peers, and overall, he's an excellent student. Mr. Peter Hahn states that Sam is the epitome of a scholar. He shows up every day ready to work hard in his AP class, that's Advanced Placement. He is such a fantastic young man who is always willing to help me and his fellow classmates out, demonstrating kindness to those around him. Sam, you're an awesome kid with a great personality. Continue to spread kindness and keep up the great work. Okay, our next scholar is Mr. Dorian McFauley. Dorian's math teacher, Dr. Brooks, states that Dorian is an upstanding young man who has perfect attendance, completes the majority of his assignments, achieving high scores, and works well with others. Dorian is respectful, responsible, honest, and helpful. Dorian is a model student who represents excellence. It's not ironic that Dorian's teacher would say such things about him, seeing as he is an honor roll student. He's received math awards. He's a member of the mighty OP Knight football team, and he's an active member of his church's youth department. Over the summer, Dorian attended the Virtual Project Pipeline Summer Camp for NOMA, which is the National Organization of Minority Architects. Did I mention that he is a 2024 very new inductee to Oak Park High School's National Honor Society? On Dorian's application for NHS, there was a question that inquired about his leadership skills and previous leadership positions that he's held. And I'd like to share his response. He had no idea I was going to do this. So Dorian states, I haven't had the opportunity to hold any leadership positions as of yet, but I don't believe that because I haven't had a title, it doesn't mean that I'm not a leader. I believe that I demonstrate leadership qualities by taking responsibility and being productive when I'm assigned to a team or group. I also speak up by sharing my ideas. I ask questions that other people may not think about. During our brainstorming activities, I'm dependable, and I deliver when I'm assigned tasks and deadlines as well. Yes. Dorian, I'm here to tell you that you are absolutely correct, and I'm sure that everyone in this room would agree. Lastly, I want to share one more very important thing about this young man, but I believe that it would resonate with you more if, once again, I share his actual words. The question was asked of him, which of the 4 pillars of National Honor Society do you exemplify most? Dorian states, going to the actual application, the pillar that I most exemplify with would be scholarship. I have shown and demonstrated a commitment to learning by being willing to spend time studying, reading, and completing all assigned homework. I have challenged myself by taking pre-AP and AP classes. I seek assistance when necessary, knowing that questions help facilitate the learning process. I just got super excited about that. Due to my academic achievements thus far, I was inducted as a 2023 Wade H. McCree Scholar at Oakland University. This amazing opportunity will provide me with a fully paid 4-year scholarship to Oakland University. If I shall choose to attend there. You have options. This is an opportunity that only a limited number of students were selected for. And this is true because I was there. I wholeheartedly believe that hard work and sacrifice can open doors of opportunity to people who show a level of dedication in order to get there.
Right.
Well, Dorian, I'm here to tell you once again that you are absolutely correct. You are indeed a leader destined for greatness. Keep up the great work.
All right.
plate, and then you also have a bag of
Pre-AP
goodies.
too.
Congratulations. And congratulations,
You wanna-
Mom. Shout out to you.
Good job.
Great job.
Yes, outstanding job, young
Thank you.
You're welcome.
You gotta introduce.
Okay, and so I shall follow suit. Next, we have Mr. Derek Funk, the one and the only, representing Nova Academy. Woo. Thank you, sir.
Come on, ladies.
As always, it is such a pleasure to be here. And it was, you know, that young man was, you know, I got to give him his hand again because that was fantastic. I thought he was going to keep going. Man. I think today I am the principal. Well, let me first start off. My name is Derek Falk. If you didn't know, I am the proud principal of Nova Academy. Nova's the little school. I'm not going to give you the address. It's right back over here. You got to do his point. Okay? But this is the thing. When you have an alternative school, there are certain things that you find out about your students that you just really didn't know. Because you're trying to get them to a place where that learning is truly possible. And the thing about learning being truly possible, you have to look at the family. So I want to start off with a fine young man. I was going to do this, but let me let the teacher do it. But I am going to say this about this first student. Love him. Love the family. So I'm going to ask the family of Nehemiah Black to stand up. And I'm going to ask this fine educator right here who works with this student and the family to talk about Nehemiah Black. Oh, I'm sorry. And what's your name, young lady? It's Kirsten. Thank you.
Good evening, everyone. Yes, my name's Kirsten Shake, and I am one of Nehemiah's teachers. He's one of those students that reminds me of when I forget to do something, he'll remind me what I was supposed to do. He's every day in school, every day. We do the online, the hybrid portion, and every morning at 8:35, Nehemiah is on. If not beforehand, because I put a post up at 8 o'clock and he's commenting already at 8 o'clock, chiming in. He's a star student, an excellent role model to his peers. Many other students in class will reach out to him for advice. When we have the Google Meets, they always ask him what is he supposed to do. He is also an excellent athlete. He's a football player and understands the importance of doing well in school with his academics as well as being a good football player. Finally, behind every great student, there is a great parent. And this lady right here, his mother, is phenomenal. I speak to his mother as much as I speak to the student. She is on top of everything he's doing. When we have testing or what have you, she wants to know how his tests went, his scores, homework, anything. Mom's always, I speak to them, both of them as much equally. So thank you very much for your support. Nehemiah Black. Over to you.
Good job, good job.
Good job, sir.
Wait till you get my age.
I'm trying to stay young.
The Nova students got a little spice now, you know.
family here, for this young lady, who's a 9th grader, is going to be represented by our fine French teacher, drama teacher, Miss, what's your name? Yeah, that is, McClain.
I answered it to you, though.
I know, but this will be Miss McClain. But I want you to remember, I'm talking about family as well. So I would like the family of Cherish Finley Pettyway to stand. This is her, that don't work. This is her support staff.
Yeah.
And 2 of her support staff work for us, okay? And so I'm gonna turn this over to you.
Thank you.
Ms. McClain.
All right.
All right. Cherish, get on up.
Good evening.
Good evening.
So if you know Cherish, you know that she is the epitome of a cheerleader. And when I say that, yes, we know that Cherish is a marvelous cheerleader and she's involved in athletics and she shows up for games all the time. But if you extrapolate that into Cherish the person, Cherish is in fact a true cheerleader. And if anybody here has been on a team ever, we know that we need our cheerleaders just as much as we need the quarterback or the power forward, because sometimes you're not winning. And sometimes you're winning, but nobody else is there to see it because they couldn't make it for whatever reason. And when you've got somebody in the stands, on the sidelines, cheering for you, whether your knees are bent or your back is straight, that makes a difference. Attitude is a little thing that makes a huge difference. And something I know about Cherish, and this is my 2nd year knowing this beautiful young lady, is that she shows up every day with a smile on her face. She shows up every day with a sunny disposition. She shows up every day with a positive attitude. She shows up like a cheerleader 15 minutes before the game, all day, every day. And I love that about her. The class that I teach, Ms. Falk told you, is I teach French, I teach Spanish, and I teach theater. Those are humanities classes, and the humanity is exactly what we're trying to recapture with these kids. Cherish is somebody who has become an ambassador in our building. She has brought and bridged students together that might never otherwise learn each other's names. She has created a social environment that is positive, helpful, and totally exemplifies our 4 core values in the building at Nova, which is believe in yourself. That's number 1. Number 2 is always stay positive. Number 3 is work collaboratively and partner with your fellow students and teachers. And the 4th one is always be respectful. And I can count on Cherish every single day for all 4 of those core values and to show up with a beautiful sunny smile and encourage her fellow students. So Cherish, thank you very much.
Congratulations.
Thank you, everyone.
I'm sure you want to invite your mom.
Oh,
Yeah, Mom.
That's
I know. All right.
Go Team Cherish, yeah.
We need a few pictures over here. 1, 2, 3. Keep looking. All right.
All right. Good job, good job.
Turn it back over to us. Thank you.
Okay,
Oh, Derek, he's got it. Thank you.
I'm sure that all who are here will find the elements and procedures of local government riveting. And we're so glad to have you. We'll be glad to have you for the next 2 hours if you want to stay.
We won't be here too.
For those who don't want to stay, we'll take a 5-minute recess and allow you to do that. Raiden and Ricardo, I just want to shout Raiden. Where's Raiden and Ricardo? I want to shout them out for a tremendous job on Monday at the MLK thing. They were the master and mistress of ceremony. So
Great job.
okay, the two of you are not dismissed. Come see me, and then everybody else. If you want to stay, stay. We'll give you 5 minutes to depart. Thank you.
Rochester.
Hi, Don.
Let's keep moving.
Yes, yes.
All right, we're going to item 6, reports. Superintendent Abdullah, you're up. If you have anything, I don't know if you do, but you're up. You gotta finish chewing?
What's the matter? What, he got sick? No.
Thank you, President Alvin, sorry. So, if you haven't heard already, we did cancel school tomorrow due to the ice and stuff, but the afternoon events and activities will go on as normal. But part of my superintendent's report is recognizing and saying a little bit about what you're seeing in your effect on what you're seeing. This is, in lieu of Board Recognition Month, really the success that we're enjoying throughout the last year and a half, it is because the school board and the roles that you take on. And parents don't often see that, staff don't often see that because they don't interact with you, but they interact with us. But we are able to lead in ways that we lead because of the support and resources that you provide. This is a testament of your work here as a public servant, and people don't realize how much it takes to be a board member. They think you guys just show up, and I'm like, if you only knew if that's all they did. But I, as a superintendent, am appreciative, just even for putting up with me, because I know I could be a handful. I know I can. I know I could be. But this is a testament of your work here. The things that people are saying about these students are because of you. From AP to National Honor Society at the high school, which they've revived in the last 3 years. That's because of your work. People don't do the things that they do, and they don't volunteer if they don't believe in the vision of the school board. And they believe that they have bought into this vision that you share every board. So on behalf of the entire district, I thank you, and I know I don't want to speak on any of you guys, so please feel free to chime in. I am very appreciative of this and want to recognize you guys. We got them right this time, so we do want to share with you it's not a trophy. What would it be? That's an award plaque of your recognition. The red is for the Oak Park. We got it right. We got everything right because we kept it nice and. But there's also some items in here, and this is the first time I've seen principals want to actually spend their money. I've never seen that. I've never, and that's not me forcing them, believe me, because they'll speak their mind. That's the first time. The only thing that they asked me was, would you object to it? I said, why would I? No. You know, less money out of my pocket, you know. But that is because they see something, and so they did give you that. We got the ginormous bags with the hoodies, which means you're committed here. For those of you who that seats are, you're committing. We're saying we're gonna ride and die together, right? All right, just making sure. So, do you guys want to say anything?
I
I've worked with a lot of different boards in the past, I mean, from different school districts. And I have to say that this is the best board I've ever worked with. Appreciate that. You know, from Plymouth Canton to Southgate to the Oak Park one before to, you know, and even, well, Country Day is a little different. Their boards out there. But with you guys, it's just such a nice cohesive group, and I actually don't dread going to board meetings because of this group. You make it fun to be part of you as a group. So we appreciate it as workers.
Thank you. Appreciate it.
Thank you so much.
And as you guys know, I was previously in Oak Park, and I've been in Pontiac, I've been in Ypsilanti, so I've had the opportunity to also work with a number of different boards, and I just appreciate your commitment to what you do. And like Mr. Abdullah said, you can tell by the school community what the board is actually doing, right? And you guys have a school community that's committed to the work of the school district. I've been in school districts where the business of the school district can't get done because of the actions of the board, right? Coming back here, it's been a pleasure to see that the board functions in the way that you would want to see a board function. The board functions in the way so that the school district can continue to move forward with the business of the school and not as a hindrance to the business of the district, right? And I don't think you guys understand how appreciative people who work in the school district are of a board that functions in that way, especially if you've ever been in a district where the board doesn't function that way, right? So sometimes you don't know how good something is unless you've been in a situation where it's not all that good, right? And so with me having the opportunity to be in different situations, I'm extremely appreciative to have an opportunity to be in a situation where the board actually allows you and supports you in doing the work of the district. So thank you guys so much for doing the job of the board the way we would like to see the job of the board being done.
Thank you.
So that is all I have for my report, President Alvin.
Thank you, appreciate the compliments. I'm sure the rest of the board does as well. I don't know if anybody else has any comments before we move on.
Yeah, I just want to make one comment. And thank you from the bottom of the heart. I just actually kind of want to piggy off Stevens and say, you know, I enjoy boarding with you all. Enjoy coming to board meetings and getting the work done. And it's been in my 6 years. 6 years. This has been the best experience for the past maybe 3 years, 2 years, 3 years. Past COVID, even past COVID though. But I just want to say thank you all and I appreciate all that you do. Thank you.
All right, any other comments from members of the board?
Thank you.
All right, we'll go to item 6, public participation. Come to the part of the meeting where the public has the opportunity to address the board if it so desires. Public participation is one-way communication in which members of the public are asked to address the full board with the understanding that board members will not be able to respond. Trustee Davis, would you mind reading the public comment guidelines?
Because the Oak Park Board of Education values public meetings, not just meetings in public, we welcome public comment on school issues. Speakers are asked to express themselves in a civil manner with due process for the dignity and privacy of others who may be affected by public comments. The public comment portion of the meeting cannot be used to make a personal attack against a school board member or school district employee that disrupts the order of the meeting and are totally unrelated to the manner in which the member or employee performs his or her duties. Speakers should be aware that if statements violate the rights of others under the law of defamation or invasion of privacy, such comments may result in legal liability. Most comments can be concisely stated in 3 minutes, and the board respectfully asks that comments remain focused on the topic or issue and not be directed at specific personnel or board members. I do not have any public comment cards.
Okay. Oh, are there any members of the public who would like to? I tried once and I don't see anyone. It's cleared out pretty good. One more time. No, no. All right, no one. Hopefully we'll get out of here before we get caught in a flood. Let's go to item 8, information item. We have 8A, updates to board policy regarding recent changes in legislation. Superintendent Abdullah.
Yeah, so this is a few updates, not only regarding board policy, but also administrative guidelines, just to address some of the legislation that's been changed. And so what I'm asking the board to do is to look at it and hopefully adopt that on February 12th board meeting. I am open to questions now, or as you have more time to read it. They try to clarify things with green, blue, or red, citing different things. What we do ask is the board to pass it next meeting, but not all of it is policy, right? Some of it administrative guidelines, and so there's a separation, but I presented it all so you could have it all in one.
Okay.
I just wanted the board to focus on its 5 that they did change. I can give them to you all after the meeting. These are the ones that they, the main focus, because I know we have like 24 pages of policy, but there's like action requirement for the board, power, school administration staff, I think it's recall, and public probationary teachers. It's only like 5 of them that we really need to focus on.
Thank you. So I would ask the board to take a look at it, and if you have questions, address them to the superintendent. Go ahead. Trustee Hood.
I know that Miller Johnson is doing an audit of our policies to make sure they're up to date. Do we know when that's going to be completed?
We have not started that officially. This was us reaching out to them about some other stuff. But after talking to Cabinet and I think I talked to Pat a little bit about how often do we do an audit of policies. They had just done one since 2019 or 2020, I believe. Well, I believe. Let me go back and review my notes from that, because I did ask that, but I think I got some information on that. So let me do some more digging up on with regards to this. I did follow up on 2 things. One was the question that Trustee Davis had asked. That was clear. I had guidance there. The other one was some updates because of the current legislation that was adopted, but you'll see some other things like tobacco-free. Now they included the word vape, just to keep up with the different things. And I will go back and look at my email correspondence with Kevin, also Andrew. I talked to Andrew, who gives us, Andrew's from Miller Johnson, who gave me this update. So I'll go back to reach out to both.
Because the reason I'm concerned is that our current policies were written by a previous law firm that then got bought out by Miller Johnson. And I just want to make sure there wasn't something lost in that transition, where when we went from one law firm to another law firm, because as far as I know, we have not been getting regular updates from Miller Johnson since we
I did talk to Kevin about that, but he made sure that we were getting that, and that's where this one came from. But just to keep things safer, I could just ask. It's a minimal cost, so I'll just go ahead and ask. We'll just go ahead and ask Kevin to do an audit.
We're paying them $1,000 a year for policy services.
Yeah.
So there shouldn't be any additional cost.
Well, to do a thorough audit, that would require them to go back, cross-reference that with MCLs and all that, so it's very minimal, so I'll ask them to.
And then I just want to also go over and make sure that I understand the different highlights here. So there's the policy update, there are the policy changes that are updated in green. Those
Yes.
are things the board has to approve.
Yes.
There are administrative guideline changes that are highlighted in blue. Those are things that the board does not have to approve, but you're letting us know. That
Just
those
keeping you in the loop, yeah.
Right. And then there are the things highlighted in yellow where we have to insert, you know, the name of a tool, the name of a person, things like that. Can we make sure those things are put in when we update them so
Yes.
that we're actually updating something?
Yeah. Yeah. You're talking about the teacher evaluation tool and
No, there's
or-
different, so throughout the document, find an example. Here, I'm not gonna use one from the administrative regulations, because we don't have to approve those, but here, an update 16.04, which is policy 2005. It says, there's this language, in all cases, school district prohibits the posting or distribution of literature that violates, and then there's a yellow highlight there, which tells you to make sure you're putting in the correct policy there.
Okay.
Or other, things like
Okay,
that.
so I'll get that from
Or
Andrew,
things
and
that
then
say
I'll
insert name here. We don't
insert it,
capitalize
yep.
Insert name here.
You have, yeah.
Okay, anything else from the board? Okay, we'll go to board and administration communications. Any communication from the administration? From the board? Okay, we got multiple, so we're gonna start over here, we'll just make our way around. Trustee Ness.
Okay, so I wanted to start by saying I had the pleasure of going to the National Honor Society induction last week. I wanted to say congratulations to the inductees at the high school. It was so nice, to see all of them excelling. It was awesome. And then I also went to the Martin Luther King Keeper of the Promise program. Congrats to Superintendent Angel Abdullahi for receiving the Keeper of the Promise award. That was so nice. It was just awesome. My son sang in the choir. It was just so nice. And then this week, I just right now read my email that is being rescheduled, but I was supposed to go to the event with the kids registering to vote and learning about the importance to vote. And I was really excited about that.
You changed the date.
Yeah, she just said she's changing it. So I'm looking forward to that.
Okay.
That's it.
Trustee
I'll
Wells.
join you.
I represented the board at the OCSBA dinner meeting last week. I was there together with Ms. Greer, and it was a great meeting. We had a presentation from Brad Banasek from NASB about updates in the law that are coming down. Some of that is what we were just talking about in terms of some of the policy changes that need to be implemented, as well as some other things. I believe OCSBA did send out an email with all of the slides to everybody on the board, so you should have access to that. If anyone would like that, I can certainly forward it to you as well. Like a good lawyer, his comments didn't go much beyond his slides, so you get pretty much everything you need from the slides that are there. And it was great being there with our colleagues from around the county and hearing what's going on at the state level. There was also a presentation from the superintendent of Oakland Schools, Dr. Cook Robinson, about the services that Oakland Schools provides for our districts. And I got to sit at the table with our friends from Rochester. So
How about that? Right.
yeah. And I'm sure Ms. Greer has a full report to add on to what I said.
Okay, Trustee White. Trustee Davis.
I just want to bring up the Martin Luther King program. It was fabulous. So kudos to everybody who had a hand in planning that. The students did an excellent job. if you can get my daughter to put her phone down and pay attention, that was a testament to how excellent the program was. So I really, really enjoyed that. I'm glad it's back, and I hope to see it continue. It was excellent.
Anyone else?
Just congrats.
I would just say I was at the same event. Congratulations to our superintendent, Abdullah had the award he received, which I know he was surprised, but congratulations on that. Congratulations to the team. I believe Mr. Haley seemed like he played a large role. So congratulations to him and all the kids that participated. Great opportunity to see the Detroit Choir. Detroit Youth Choir. Yeah, thank you. Shout out once again to Raiden Malcolm and Ricardo Jackson, both of whom received their Student of the Month awards tonight, and they were phenomenal in running that program and keeping it moving. They did a tremendous job. So I'll see them for lunch real soon. They chose Captain Jay's. I get the greatest food. Whenever we get Captain Jay's, my wife always says it's not me, so she'll have to make that order. But I'm looking forward to having lunch with them and enjoying that time to get to know them a little bit more. So looking forward to that. All right, any addenda for top four this evening? Okay, our next meeting, Mr. Gibbs?
The next meeting of the Board of Education will be held on Monday, February 12th, 2024 at 7 p.m. in the boardroom at the Administration Building.
Thank you. If there's nothing else without objection, we'll adjourn by unanimous consent. Is there any objection to doing so?
Oh, that 24.
Okay, the time is 8:16. We're hereby adjourned. Thank you.